production. And I'm sitting here chilling with Shaquena and Baldhead on Laughing Libations. Check it out. Slaps and libations, slaps and libations, slaps and no shade, slaps and libations, slaps all the show, slaps and libations, slaps and libations, slaps and libations, slaps and libations, slaps and no shade, slaps and libations, slaps all the show, slaps and libations, slaps and libations, ha ha ha, it slaps and libations, y'all. I know you on this channel just to have a ball.
What's up, y'all? What's up? Welcome to a new episode, a brand new episode of Lifeline Libations Podcast. I am your host, comedian Shaquena. I'm waiting for my co-host, Baldhead. In the meantime and in between time, I'm also waiting on our guest. But in the meantime and in between time, how has y'all weekend been going so far? Well, my weekend, it's been good so far. Really ain't do too much. Didn't celebrate the 4th of July. Just sat at home, ate whatever. I wrote a couple jokes. I've been working on some different projects to help promote Laughs and Libations. I've been promoting the establishment where I be for the open mic. So that's what I've been doing lately. That's what I've been doing. So trying to get ready for this week's episode. This week's open mic. Let me tell y'all, the open mic last week was great. Pat, he did a great job. I did a good job. I'm getting better as I do it. And I'm proud of myself that I am slowly, getting back on my grind. But everything is everything, y'all. Like I said, I'm writing more than I ever have. I don't have that writer's block that I once had in the beginning. And if a joke don't sound funny to me, guess what? I leave it alone. I get back. I come back to it later on. But yeah, y'all, I'm finna get back on this stage and I'm finna get myself booked. I'm really and truly finna get myself really booked. So I can get my face out there. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm trying my best to get my face out here. But like I said, I'm waiting on my co-host right fast before hold on. But y'all, I want y'all to put y'all hands together while we wait on the co-host. This is my homegirl. This is my comedy sister. She's from New Orleans by way of Chicago. She's been on Jokes and Notes, Riddles, wherever club you can think of in Chicago. This woman has done it. So I want y'all to put y'all hands together for comedian Regina Lee. You know what?
What's up, party people? Tight hug, baby. Tight hug. Tight hug.
Tight hug. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. I did that. I was like, you know what? With all these storms running around, I'm finna dress up like storms so can pass me on by. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. We don't want none of 45 stuff up over here.
Oh my God, wait a minute.
Because I can't swim, oh. I can't swim.
Well, welcome to Laughs and Libations, Regina.
Thank you for having me, Shaquena. What's up, y'all?
Oh
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Oh my God, my stomach hurt. Wait a minute. You know what? I love the wig. Oh my God. This is
Got to
hilarious.
love the hair, baby.
Oh my God. You know what?
Gotta have fur hair. You know, I'm in the
Oh,
office, man. I'm in the office slash beauty shop slash nail
nail
shop
shop.
slash. I know I'm missing another slash. Did I say office? I probably did. But yeah, it's like all kinds of herb in here.
Little recording room when it's a recording room.
Recording room, the
Look when it's
grooming
your
room for the bunny.
look when it's your dentist office.
Oh no, yeah, I do my profis up in here, a little scaling, yeah, a little
There you
scale.
go.
Keep them
So how
curly
you
white.
been doing so how your week been going so far, Regina?
Well, I declare, I can't complain.
I know
I
that's
sure
right.
couldn't
Ain't
wait
no
for
need.
Sunday to get here.
I know that's right. Ain't no need to complain for real, for real.
No, I did so much driving. Look, I had to do so much driving in Chicago, man. It was
Mm,
crazy.
right.
Traffic just bumper to bumper to bumper.
Uh-huh.
I got a CDL. You ain't gonna push me down the street. So I was pissing people off because I kept like 4 cars from the bumper in front. I'm not
What?
hitting my brakes. I'm not hitting my brakes. Brakes, pads, rotors. That costs too much money. No, we gonna cruise. We gonna cruise nice and slow. We gonna cruise Gina's way, not your
I
way.
know that's right.
Not
So
your
let's
way.
go
Get
and get
too
this.
high.
So let's go and get this little interview started. Okay. Now tell the people where you're from and how did you get into comedy and what made you get into comedy.
Uh, I am from New Orleans by way of Chicago.
Right.
Uh, my family been here in Chicago so long that I ain't gonna tell you the whole phone number. I'll just tell you the first part of it. It's
Uh-huh.
VI2. Yeah, that's how long we been in Chicago.
Right.
Our phone line still wrapped up in paper.
Oh my God.
Um, it is. I didn't know what that was.
Mm.
I thought it was a cord, but then I kind of picked at it, and it just kept unwinding. And Big Mom was like, "You damn fool! That's a telephone wire. Put that down." Okay.
Right.
So yeah, we've been here a long time.
Right.
What got me into comedy?
Yes, ma'am.
Being the clown at the family gatherings.
Mm.
'Cause they would come in and be looking all crazy, and I have 3 male cousins, and every holiday,
Mm-hmm.
each one of them come out their kitchen with 3 plates apiece at one time. I say, I'm gonna wait till their bellies get full,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna make them laugh, and I
Man.
hope 2 of them throw up with their greedy asses. Okay, so that's greedy, man. They ain't need nothing but the macaroni and cheese for me. Right,
Right.
leave me constipation. So we decided one day to go to the improv.
Right.
Them same cousins, I guess it was time for some payback. And
Mm-hmm.
they kind of set me up. I thought we was just going to enjoy ourselves, have a good time, and had no clue that it was one of the open mic nights.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, Gina, go on up there. You funny. You make
Right.
us like every holiday. Go on up there. I say, I ain't come here for all that, man. This ain't no holiday. I don't smell no turkey. I don't smell no dressing. I ain't
Right.
going up there. So the guy up there was like, what's your name, man?
Mm.
Nanya. I said, Mike all in my face. I said, I ain't
Right.
going up there. I ain't going. I could just feel my armpits and crack and the cookie sweating and, toes is sweating. I'm not going up there. So
Right.
everybody put your hands together. Next thing I know, I'm up there.
Oh my
I said,
God.
okay, well, since they didn't put me up here any damn way,
Right.
I'm going to tell on all of us. I'm going to tell on all of us. So I didn't have no jokes. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't no professional writing no stuff down. So I just told about the time we stole the pony from the carnival.
Okay.
They was like, you a snitch.
Right.
We made a pact. You said you would never tell that. And I was like, you know what? I don't like y'all tricking me. So I'm tricking. I'm tricking.
Exactly.
We did steal that pony though. We
Fast.
we was somewhere. I don't know. I think we was on the east side of Chicago or something like that, like Kenwood or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Hyde Park. And
Uh-huh.
the 6 of us, we walking around and go a carnival. We walked past the carnival. This
Uh-huh.
Shetland pony tied up on a stick with a rope, looking lonely. So I ain't scared of nothing or nobody. I untied the pony and we 6 black kids walked this pony home and put it in the backyard and was in the crib. Hey, Baldhead.
Hey, Storm. What the?
Man, I heard what happened to Texas. I'm like, let me get it together. Maybe if I go Storm, it'll go on past. It'll go on past.
Hey, man, listen, man. Listen, man. I was not expecting this. I didn't know these.
So, Quana, come back here.
I didn't know that Gladys Knight's niece was gonna be over here. This is amazing to me. I'm so happy to see you. Oh God, a big fan of your work.
Yo. I'm a big fan of yours too.
Oh, that's love, baby. That's love.
Oh,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, but she just tell us how she got into comedy. Somebody pushed her into it.
The family set me up, so I tricked on all their ass. I told my auntie, yeah, we stole that pony. The carnival looked like they didn't want it, so we brought it home. We was in Hyde Park during the carnival. Just walked past, seen the thing sitting back there. It's like, we're gonna take it home. So I untied it and we walked it to the crib, tied it up to the gate in the backyard. My auntie, my mama, my uncle, my daddy, I don't know what they was in the front drinking and whatever the what, but my uncle came and told my auntie, he say, what's taking you so long to come back in the front? She say, it's a pony in our yard. He said, you ain't getting no damn more. You done had enough. She said, man, I know what I see because I'm peeking around the wall trying to get in the kitchen and get some carrots. He said, I'll be damned, it is a pony in our yard. I ran back in the room, told my cousin, I was like, the jig is up. They coming. They shut that music off. My mama kicked that door in. Gina, I know your little ass had something to do with it. Where that damn pony come from? I jumped up and said, oh, we got a pony. Can we keep it?
You're stupid.
Next thing we know, Mexican knocking at the door. We like to take a pony home, please. I'm like, that ain't no Mexican. That's Pepe Le Pew. He can't have a pony. He eat cheese. He can't have a pony.
Regina, stupid. So how did your first night of comedy go? Like how did that go? Did you bomb?
Well, I tell you, from that ambush. That's what I call it, an ambush. From that ambush, I slid into the Miller Genuine Drive Comedy Search. Just goofing around. That was hell. That was hell.
Yeah.
That was hell.
He said, hell yeah.
That was hell. I had a Dodge Intrepid that was on her period every night. I'm like, I don't know if we gonna make it.
The worst thing about the Millers to me was the waiting time. You would be one number and 400. You would be number 467. They on number 9.
What?
Yeah, it was crazy.
All night long.
And it went on different nights, different weeks. You would have to call in. If I'm not mistaken, on Friday night, and see if you made it to the next level. Do you know?
They'll catch you as soon as you get off that stage. You made it to the next round. Like, but come on, man, give me a break. Can I skip a day?
Then on top of that, you would have to sit on the phone and hear everybody who did make it and hope that your name was on it. So just think if you one of them delusional.
No lie.
They got 600.
It's like trying to call unemployment.
they got 600 names they got to listen to. I mean, you got to listen to before your name. And then what if you like? What if somebody call you like? I might have missed my name. Now you're gonna listen all over
again.
That ain't on that motherfucker.
Oh, I would have gave up. I'm sorry. I would have been like, you know what?
I got in the middle of junior draft as an alibi.
You know, I ain't gonna even ask.
No. They raided the house next door. They were trying to raid my house, but they raided the house next door. And the dude, one of my buddies, they had him on the ground outside. He looked at me, said, he tied up like. I got up. Went and got in my car. Police let me by. Man, I shot to that motherfucker.
I know you did. Dang.
I stayed there all night. But I told my mama, hey, you might be getting some company over there that you really don't want. Get on up out of there.
I got warrants.
They couldn't. Ladies, it was. I found out they couldn't get no warrant from my house. Then the next day they just came, but I wasn't there. I didn't go back to, and that was my mama's house. But it wasn't nothing in there. They just knew I was in there. It was about some weed. Man, I got the hell on up out of there.
I know you did. That's cool.
Where you go? You went to E2?
Hell no, I ain't going to E2. I went to E2s for one of them. But the one I went to with E2s, there really wasn't nobody there that time. But we went to going to Mr. G's and all them other clubs. It was so many clubs. I never knew how many clubs it was in Chicago. And it was all on the south side. All south side. Sometimes they have a north side club. And you better be good. You better be good. And
what was it called? Pages.
Oh, wow.
Then we end up in the south suburbs at Gloria's. Yep. I'm like, man, it's a hole in the wall.
Upstairs hole in the wall.
Oh, you smell with fried chicken and catfish.
They had some good chicken though. They did have some good chicken. I ain't gonna lie, Gloria's has good chicken.
See. Them hole in the walls be the best clubs in the world to go to be honest with you.
Them cooks be in the back. They be somebody cousin that just got out of the jail, been locked up 15 years. That's the cold chicken cooking master. Nigga, what? You been
moonlight for Popeyes. Yeah, moonlight for Popeyes. Right. He moonlight from Harold's. So Pete's on 79th and Stony Island.
But when you made it, I made it all the way to the first time I got into it, I made it all the way to the final.
Right.
And Monique was the headliner that night. I went up the way we used to pick our names. I went up before Monique. Told that motherfucker when it was over, she was like, "Where is that little thug at? Where's that thug?"
She called you a little thug.
I went up
let me tell you
the entertainment.
Let me tell you what I did. So I left. Everybody was Ill Will and Taurus Brown won. No, not Ill Will. I'm sorry. Taurus Brown and Reggie Reg won.
Right.
First and second. So I didn't give a damn about none of that. I had to go because the night before my car had got towed. But it got towed by the police because they was doing one of them stops. You got no license. And it was like $1,000-something to get my shit out. I thought I was hoping to win in that contest, get my car. But I was kind of really skeptical about it because it was a big pistol in that car. I knew the police couldn't find it.
Right.
And I was like, it'd be just my luck. I go get it and they find it. They like, this yours too?
Man, I told you, Baldhead was ruthless back in the day. Ruthless.
I lost my car in the contest.
I'm telling you, first time I saw you. I was nervous, so I was back there eating on some sunflower seeds. You started fucking with me about eating my sunflower seeds, and I was like, I don't care how big you is, I'll drop your big ass right here. Mind your business, won't they leave me alone? Unless you want some.
Right.
That one nigga was big.
Baldhead said, little girl. I said, oh shit, he didn't call me a little girl. I'm old enough to be his mom. He called me little girl. I said, that's all right. We gonna box after the show. I couldn't stay because it was almost 10:30. I gotta be back by curfew. I can't be out there after 10:30.
I said, they got this grown toddler in this damn competition up here, man. What the fuck? I mean, this show up here is a child. She ain't supposed to be out. We gonna go to jail. We're all going to jail.
I mean, and then look, I kept doing the shows with driving gloves on. I had on some blue isotoners because I was sweating so bad. I thought I was gonna electrocute myself with the microphone. Either that or it was gonna slip out my hand, one or the other, because it was heavy. Heavier than a ding-a-ling. It was heavier than a ding-a-ling. It was so uncomfortable.
That is hilarious. Dang, so
but
that's
I went on. I went on.
Oh my God.
It was me. You know who my traveling buddy was?
Who?
Wildcat.
Oh yeah, that's my mouth.
We was out there on the wing in the prayer in that bleeding ass Intrepid. Every time we hit a spot, I had to put a quarter transmission fluid in.
It was rough on that road.
Wildcat said, stop. He said, stop bringing quarts of oil and bring some pads. There was always a red stain under that car.
Shout out to everybody who ever had a raggedy car that they had to work on to get to the next destination. Put some oil in it, transmission fluid in it, air in the tire, gas. Oh my God, those are the traveling mechanics.
Come on, you forgot one.
What?
You got a bobby pin in the starter. You got a bobby pin.
Oh my God. Them the ones. Really
I did that on the Stevenson. 2:00 in the morning.
Ooh,
and the hot wiring. And the hot wire fuel injection, and then I took a bobby pin and connected to the starter, and that's how I got home.
You a real Chicago G. If your car get stalled on that E-way and you fix it and get up off of that, you real.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Them cars flying past out there.
Them trucks. Man, them trucks went like, whoom. Jesus is the Son of God. Save me, Lord. I want to be baptized all over again. I got to get out of here. I need a new car. I got to put in some overtime. This ain't going to work. I can't be doing this.
As soon as you get up off of that, you're going to one of three places. You're either going to the emergency room, church, or the liquor store.
Depending on where you at, because I stopped in Chinatown, got me some egg rolls.
No, but heck no.
I was hungry at 2 something in the morning. That was the only thing that was open. I couldn't make it to White Castles. Get the egg rolls. Don't let the car stop running. Run on to the crib.
Oh my God. So Regina, tell us about the best show that you've ever had. Like that one show that you was like, okay, I can really do this. This is my calling.
I was thinking about that yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think. I did a show somewhere. And I just did my thing, and like I said, when 10:30 come, I'm sorry, crowd. Y'all ain't gonna get to meet me in person. I got to go. Curfew for real for me. So I bounced. Right. And I saw this lady in Jules parking lot on 95th and Ashland. Out of nowhere, she was like, Comedian Regina Lee, I saw you. You was funny, girl. And I'm looking like, who the hell is that? What is she talking? Oh, that's right. I did a show last night. Oh, I guess I'll do this from now on. I done made a total stranger holler my whole name out in the parking lot.
Damn. Oh
Like,
wow.
I keep it on. I see how it go. Then I did a show in Indianapolis. Oh man, I almost hate to tell this one. Brother wanted me to do a impersonation of Tina Turner. So I was like, bro, that's gonna be some extra money.
Right.
Oh well,
Wait a
I'm gonna get you a hotel.
Wait. Was you doing impersonations of Tina Turner, or this nigga just randomly asked you to do that?
He just randomly asked me.
This nigga thought, okay, go ahead on. Right.
So that's why that extra. You just on the random, and I got a ping ping. Yeah, you gonna have to pay me extra. I pulled it off. Don't get me wrong. I pulled that Tina off. But
I can see.
At the end of the show, it's time for this fool to pay me, and he got the obligados. Dude, say that drama for your mama. Run me my bread.
Right.
His wife was there. His wife, I ain't no lesbian. His wife was drop dead gorgeous. Why is this fool cheating on her or even trying to cheat on her? So I catch him in the green room, like, give me my money.
Give me my money.
Huh?
Give me my money.
You better run me, my bitch. Better have my money. So, well, he thought I was there by myself, but I wasn't.
Right.
And I had my lookout.
Right.
Stand outside that door of that green room. And I had to fold that dude up like a Harold's chicken wing with no salt and pepper and mild salt. Just give me my bread. You can keep your stack, and I'm out.
Right.
Everybody
got a horrible money story.
Well, some people, some of these promoters, they want to take advantage of female comedians any kind of way they can.
They do it to any comedian. Now they do it to any comedian. They do it to any comedian.
They ain't trying to have sex with you.
Huh?
They ain't trying to have sex with you.
No. Not them. Because
right.
if you do,
they want us to do something strange for a little change. And I'm like, no, you don't want none of this. This that crazy cookie.
Just that crazy cookie.
This that crazy cookie right there. Yeah, you mess with this cookie, you gonna be on therapy. You gonna be popping them special pills. Gonna be running around like a special outpatient on the expired weekend pass. They be looking for you.
She look like that. She remind me of that girl on Facebook. Where she like, I get active, little baby. I get active. You don't want none of this. I get active.
That's Regina.
Don't she sound like that girl? I die about that dick.
Now, see, watch this. I don't even know who y'all talking about because I ain't even on TikTok.
That's Regina.
They don't never do me right. Every time I put a video up there, you're against community guidelines. But I just seen this white boy in Yugoslavia with some S&M and straps, and he got silver things on his nipples, but I'm against the community.
Yeah.
They told me I was against the community the other day because I said, oh wow. Well. WOW. WELL. And I said that because I didn't want to say nothing crazy. So what I'm going to start doing is, if I see something that I want to say real crazy, I'm just going to put the eyes up there.
Right.
See there?
Yeah, because I mean they getting real strict on TikTok. Like when
they ain't strict, they petty.
Yeah, and I mean
that's because y'all don't understand. Human error is not in it anymore. Right. It's AI checking. AI is checking that. Yeah. And when AI checks it, it got no emotion. It has no understanding of black lingo.
Right.
The what did they call it when they start talking together and they got a dictionary for it?
Ebonic
slang.
Yeah, Ebonic. Because I don't even understand how they had to have a dictionary for how we talk. The way we talk is the way we talk.
Exactly.
Right.
But AI stuff now, so they kept it. They think everything we say is.
They locked my brother Page up for saying smoking. They thought they was talking about a different type of smoking. I guess I don't know. I don't really know. But
that's crazy to me.
It's like when
I put somebody else's video up and they banned it. I was like, but this fool got 26,000
you gonna ban me
views. You
for
ain't
something.
banned that one.
You gonna ban me for something that's already on here, and you give me the ability to share.
Yes.
So I shared something that you said I could share because you
Yep.
said it because it's on here.
And now I'm shadow banned.
Now you gonna ban me, and then you go on that person's page. They still ain't banned.
It's still up.
See, that's just my own.
It don't say no. This content has been removed.
Yeah, I sit there and I react to certain videos on TikTok. I'm like, you know what? I ain't gonna even do that. I change my mind. I'm good. Now I probably react to some of Baldhead's videos because Baldhead be putting up some stuff, and I'm like, you know what? For real. And I just be shaking my head.
Man, you and this cartoon old bald head, man. That's too much for my soul.
All right. Let me explain it to you since you.
No, you ain't got to explain nothing.
Listen, no,
that's just how your ass gonna be for real.
But listen,
a hot damn mess in the old folks' home.
I'm doing one today. This is the four, like you know how they say the four horsemen.
Yes.
This the four porchmen. These niggas is always on the porch. They brothers. It's four brothers. Now, with these four brothers, each one of them got different type of knowledge. Just like the four horsemen got different. Right. But the whole plot twist of it is they not real. They're a pigment of my imagination. So they be having conversations with themselves and they be having conversations with me.
Right.
And it's like, nigga, I came up with that. Let me tell you where I came up with that shit.
Huh.
I was high. I ain't gonna lie. I was high as hell. And I kept trying to think of something. I kept trying to think of something in four different ways.
Right.
And each way I dealt with it, it was like I was having a conversation with myself.
Right.
The first motherfucker was high. He is that's Cletus. Right. Cletus is the one that's happy to see everybody else would think Cletus was on crack. Cletus was just on edibles and gummies and all that. Cletus is the most imaginary nigga that there is. Right. Then you got Otis. Otis did a lot of hard work, dirty work. But he don't want to conform to what's going on right now in the world. He call you a boy if you a boy. He gonna call you a girl that want to be a boy. You want to be a man. Come on over and hold his tie. Come on over and hold his carburetor. Come on. Pop Phil is
see, Baldhead have you in therapy for real.
Hey. I ain't gonna give up the rest.
Throwing all this stuff out there, and next thing you know, out of nowhere, you got 5-6 different personalities in this Baldhead fault. They was in there, but Baldhead brought them out.
But truth be told, and the reason made me think about that, if you look around now in the world, you can't tell who's sane or not.
Right.
You can't. And see, when we was coming up, when people had, and it's not a bad thing, when people had Down syndrome, you could see it.
Yes.
You could tell from them. Then also, what was happening back then, that people had sense enough so people would get victimized. The people that had the problems in the family, the family kept their ass in the house. They kept them close.
Yeah, they did.
Go put James up. The people's gonna come in here. Go put James up. And then James be like, I don't want to go up. I don't want to go up. You got to go up, James. Come on, let's go up there. and stuff like that. Now the grandmothers ain't around, so these people is out here. You can't tell by look. Some of them be just regularly cool, and then you got the people that need to be medicated. I got a homie right now that's going through some stuff that it's all because he didn't take his medication. And people seeing him and they think he a whole nother person. They like, somebody done slipped him a Mickey. No, ain't anybody slipping no Mickey. He stopped taking that medication.
Right.
His mama passed, and that spiraled him into a depression when he wasn't taking his medicine. So It's a lot of things going on. You can look at them as sad. You can look at them as funny. But the four porchmen gonna come through with a lot of different situations, and it's really things that I go through and things that I know people go through. I'm just gonna put it in a form for everybody to be.
Right. Because I mean, when I saw that, I holler. I said,
Girl,
what did I
girl. I said, this man done lost this man. The cheese done slid off his cracker for sure.
Baldhead, I ain't gonna lie. I thought, okay, first of all, I thought you was losing your mind or you had to be high. I said, he got to be high when he did this. Because, boy, I hollered.
Well, when I came up with him, I did about when I just did the, and see, that's just a little template of it. But when I did, I was high then, but I wasn't high. But I'm like, man, because look, I remember stuff when I'm high.
Right.
It's not that I don't, remember. I remember stuff. So I said, it's time. I need something to put on the internet to make a constant series. And a lot of times, it's not that I can't work with people, but I don't know. People don't be working right. They don't be want to work right. Exactly. I got a couple people, a young lady and her husband. I'm gonna do some skits with this coming up. I ain't gonna let that out the bag.
They don't want to work right. I say they don't play well with others.
That too.
They don't know how to play. I don't like to be around people don't know how to play. Right. If you know how to play, and remember now, when you was a kid and you came up with a game, it's you and your buddies. Y'all come up with a game. It's always one that couldn't follow how to adjust to the game. Exactly. Does not play well with others.
And that's another character. That's a whole nother character ass nigga right there.
Exactly.
Hey, how you don't know how to play with us? We all doing the same thing. Why you want to do something different?
Right.
I understand that. That's the harsh on people's life. I always wanted to be different. That is not working out for you, moron.
It's not.
Knucklehead, crayon eater.
Is making folks look at you like you
go over there with go find you some more different people. Because you messing up this same flow.
Thank you.
I will say it again, go over there with the sand eaters.
So let me ask you this. So are you serious to the point of comedy that you won't do nothing else? Or you think you ever get to that point that you won't do nothing else?
I personally just gonna stick with just comedy. I ain't trying to do no movies. I would like to be a cartoon character though. I'll tell you something else I don't do. I don't really go nowhere where I have to get on the plane. I don't do a lot of stuff by myself. As you said in one of the podcasts, if these people actually, some of y'all ain't ever seen me, some of y'all seen me, but yeah, I don't look like a grown woman out in public.
Right.
So I ain't got time for nobody trying to snatch me.
Hey, let me tell you something. I made a post today. You one of the women I'm talking about. If they snatched you, they're gonna give you right back. They're gonna come around.
What you said?
Hey. We sorry.
What you said?
This motherfucker hungry. She want to fight. She cuts the people out and she praying. Come on, get her. Get her.
On top of that, she moved faster than a motherfucker. We cannot catch her. Every time we put her in one spot, her little ass get out and take 3 people with her.
We done wasted 72 garbage bags with the hole in them to try to hold her. Her little ass keep getting out.
Fight my damn way out that motherfucker. You don't know I'm small enough to come through the tailpipe. You ain't getting me.
Oh my God.
I just think they'll give you back after the conversation with you. They'll be like, man, let her ass go.
Yeah, just give
you know what? I actually had one of them sex traffickers follow me home from like Menards or Home Depot. I get in front of the crib. I said, now, I just seen that fool on 159. How you get to my house so fast? He jumps out the truck. He started walking towards me. I started walking toward him. What up, though, homie? Who you looking for? What it be like, home?
Regina is crazy.
He didn't see that pew pew. He didn't see that pew pew. He about to feel that pew pew. Bring it. I'm about to jack your truck, homie. Bring your little. He about the same height as me, man. We gonna be
gangster.
scrapping. We getting strawberries on the asphalt. I'm finna fuck you up. You ain't finna take me.
He is gangster.
It was nobody
You
outside.
cannot kidnap her. You cannot kidnap her because she's gonna, boy, she gonna
Man,
scare the mess.
she gonna be making too much. She gonna be making too much anti-kidnap noise.
Yes, she is.
Noise.
She gonna
Doing
make
shit,
noise.
knocking shit down, blowing horns, shit, hollering.
She gonna be trying to kick and bite, screaming, all that. Man, look.
Hey,
Really?
hey,
How about I just jump on the hood, beat up his hood, kick in his windshield, pull off the wiper blades, bust the mirrors, bust the lights, bust the headlights. You ain't get me. No fentanyl, none of that. You ain't get me. But Popo gonna see.
Let me tell you what my cousin said. If they try to kidnap her,
What?
I almost passed out. She said, the way things are in the climate today, I'm going to use what everybody's using. She said, she going to snatch her wig off and say, they're trying to kidnap me. I'm transgender. I said, yeah, they're going to let you go. Nobody want that type of case. Nobody wants them type of cases.
That's too hot right now. That's a hot topic.
That's a what do you call it? A hate crime, all of that.
All right,
that's a straight booty house ticket. They don't want none of that.
No, none of that.
God.
No, they can't be snatching on me at all.
Oh my God.
So, I was telling Shaquena when I turned 50, I was all excited. I'm like, hey, I'm grown.
Right. Right.
I went, what was that liquor store up there on 71st? Al Par.
Oh yeah, Al Par. That was my spot.
Who want to card me? I was like, okay, if I show it, you got to give me a bottle of champagne for free. Otherwise, that's harassment. So he was like, damn, you 50? But see, I made a mistake and left out the crib about 10:15. I tell you, I got back to my crib at 10:29. When I turned in the alley, the dicks was right behind me. I was like, you can't get me for curfew this time. I'm already at the
How many dicks was it?
2, a big one and a little one.
Baldhead, shut up.
I mean, hey, come on, man. You leave the door, but I'm coming in. The door, but that was
2, a big one and a little one.
She left the door wide open for that one.
Yeah, I did.
Oh my God.
No, but I don't fool with curfew. I got took to jail in my CTA uniform before for curfew.
What?
They thought you some little girl role playing?
Man, they was like, you done took your mama uniform.
Dang, Regina.
And I had a white lady on North Cicero. No lie. Driving the bus, white lady. She had to be about 2 years younger than Moses. 10:30 at night, she had no damn business being outside. She called the police and told me a little nigga gal stole the bus. They came for my ass too.
A little nigga gal. A little nigga gal. That sounds
you did.
That's wrong, but it sounds so damn funny.
It's so wrong, but it's funny. I don't know.
Man, not only was she wrong, she was wronger than 2 left shoes on the one-legged right foot. Man, for that.
Now, Regina,
I ain't no nigga there, no gal. Okay.
Now, I want you to tell us your 3 favorite comedy clubs to perform at.
I used to be afraid of riddles. I did back in the day. It terrified me when people had them brick phones. Man, all the drug dealers want to be seen and be heard because they on their brick phone and they know they running out of minutes because you had to pay for the minutes back then.
Right.
So riddles.
I had to fix my position.
I'll say Laugh Factory. Even though it's a hell of a journey to get up there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hell of a journey. Ooh, man. You got a choice. You either drive or you take the L. And if you drive, you taking a chance on getting your shit towed some kind of way.
Right.
Parking is a motherfucker.
It's too crazy up there. And last but not least, I'll say the Improv.
So them places you was scared to perform?
No, I was just scared to perform at Rips.
Oh, I thought because I was gonna say you scared to perform everywhere, motherfucker. Goddamn.
No, I was just scared of Riddles. They was rowdy.
Riddles.
I told Damon, I ain't going up there.
Riddles was.
I've been to do something at these
Riddles
niggas.
was a true. Riddles back. The first Riddles was a true testament to if you're gonna be a comedian or not. Because D-Ray had 3 shows on a Sunday. I'm talking about packed. Packed. And if you got up there and tore that mug up, they talked about you. They talked about you through the city. Kept growing. I used to go up there and run a race up in that motherfucker, boy. And I was selling my DVDs.
Y'all was holding it down.
I was selling my comedy DVD. I can't see. I cared about one thing. I cared about too much of was money.
Right.
I came from selling drugs. So when I made them DVDs and them CDs, them was my new. Boy, I was popping them out. I was like, this is the same thing. I just got to go to the micro center and get the DVDs and get a burner. The burner was my cooker. Man, it was crazy to me. So I was like in a killing. Motherfuckers didn't want to go up after me because a lot of them was like, you up there with a point to prove. We just trying to work.
Right.
I'm like, fuck that. I'm trying to work and walk away.
Baldhead wasn't taking no shorts. None. No, I would be in the back with other comedians and Baldhead. He up there. Them niggas in the back talking about, I ain't going up there. Damn, you go up there. I ain't going up there, get somebody else. No, I'm going to be last. Let them cool down a little bit. Y'all can't handle the heat.
I want to
when they call them big whopper.
So let me start roasting motherfuckers too. It was it was crazy. But I had fun. I had every comedy club, and I was on the wall. I was on the wall at Riddles, the old one, trying to get on the wall at the new ones. I was on Jokes Notes wall, somewhere else. I was on the wall at the comedy club just now in Chicago that I had never even been in. It is closed now, but joint called Ooh Wees. I was on the wall there, but that wall didn't stand so long.
Oh wow! But Regina, I'm gonna tell you, when I first met Baldhead, it was after my sister got killed. When I tell you, I got there and I was looking to see if Baldhead was there yet. He ain't even got there yet. I said, "Thank you, Jesus. Let me get up here and get off, cause boy, look at here. If I do wrong, he gonna let me know, and I'm gonna cry like a baby. I promise that."
I wouldn't see. That's the thing. I wasn't gonna just tell nobody they went shit unless they asked me. But there was people that was changing.
Yeah, first time he saw me, he told me, "You all right? Well, little motherfucker."
You know what I never understood though? Why my name hold weight on anything somebody doing on a comedy game. I used to come in these comedy shows and I would be sitting somewhere and I'd be looking at motherfuckers.
That's why
they'll say, man, my whole set went wrong because I saw you. What? Nigga, I will stand right there. I'm gonna see you see me, and I'm gonna do me. I don't know how the fuck you do. Only thing I never
hit him, but he had some brothers trembling.
If I did,
he had brothers. If it was their turn, if they up next, they'll go to the bathroom.
They used to constantly ask me though, that I do, and I was the only brutal. See what it was? I was the last of the brutal, honest motherfucker.
Right.
When I was in the game, man, was niggas telling me I wasn't shit, and I was like, be your ass in next week. I'm gonna show you ain't shit, bitch. That's how I was. and I will come back next week and tear the place down. I wasn't playing.
Because for me, if I ask you, okay, how did I do? I'm gonna prepare myself for whatever it is you tell me, because you're gonna be honest with me. I know you're gonna be honest with me, because you know I can do better if I messed up. And you're gonna be like,
you can go do better. You can go do better. A lot of, and then now they say I'm a bully now because I be telling them that.
You been a bully.
Hey, Regina, wasn't you at Riddles that time when that boy got mad at me because I got him off stage because he was cursing. It was a nigga. This nigga, it's a comedian that's headlining the show. He brought an audience there.
Uh-huh.
He does a lot on the internet. I forgot his name, but he's a good brother.
Uh-huh.
Man set up and chopped it up. It was a dude that went up on his show. Now his show had women, majority of women, like comedy shows do, but it was like right after church, and you know what I'm saying? It was them business women.
Right.
He went up there. He got up on stage. The very first thing he said was, "What's up with y'all bitches? Y'all stinking ass." Nigga.
I was like, he gonna get beat down. He gonna get a PhD.
Now I didn't have
get that puppy head deluxe.
I don't have no time. Me myself personally, I don't have no problem with that type of language.
Right.
But that audience do, and the audience is what matters. That's what's gonna come back.
Right.
So he did some old crazy stuff, and I pulled him off there. He was outside, pacing, mad, talking crazy. I came back out there, but I didn't know he was talking about me. I went over, I said, "Hey, man, you don't calm down, man. What was you mad for? Ain't like you finna do nothing." I said, you was messing up the integrity of the show.
Right.
Now, if dude wasn't that type of person, but see, that's why some headliners have to talk to the people that go on in front of them.
Uh-huh.
They be thinking they just got to talk to the feature.
Right.
They got to talk to all of them niggas at the same time. Be like, listen, this is the type of show because this is my audience.
Right.
When I have this type of audience, see, I got audiences. My audience grown. My audience is probably 35 and up.
Right.
I'm talking about up till there ain't no more ups. So
right.
If I'm at a setting where it's that same age bracket, but they church people, I still know what to do. You know what I'm saying? These niggas, they don't know what to do. They just want to go up there. They like old boy on Purple Rain. Don't nobody respect your music but yourself. Nobody respect their joke but them because they be the only one up there laughing at.
Right.
Oh, that's that. Oh, I thank God I never do that.
Right.
If I say what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say what I'm saying. I'm not gonna laugh behind what I just said. That's got to be some kind of nervous trigger or something.
Yeah, I think it is too. But I think I would laugh with the audience.
Right.
Like somebody will get up, and when this person get up, it's only in an intimate setting probably happened because that joke should know. And I did this one room in Chicago. I think it was called a raffle or something. Man, the whole audience was around you, but it was like probably 50 people. Somebody got up and had on something that everybody noticed it was some bullshit at the same time, and we was all in there already on bullshit because of how I set the tone for the room. So when that one person got up, everybody stopped and busted up laughing. Nobody. And I was saying, what? But I knew what it was.
Right.
But I had to join with the crowd.
Right.
I went to the bathroom. I said, now listen. Shut up. Y'all making all of this. When this motherfucker come back, when the person sit down, I want everybody to make the poop sound. Everybody make the poop sound. Man, listen here, man.
Now see, that's fun.
When I tell you the whole audience did it, and then I said, see, that's what you get for going in that bathroom for 35 minutes. We timed you. You was in there for 35 minutes. We know what you was in there doing. We ain't gonna talk about it. But we know what you was in there doing. Now, did everything come out all right? Did everything come out all right? And it was, and the best part about that person was not offended. That was at a time when nobody be offended. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No sissies.
Cause look, I remember Teddy Carpenter did something like that when I had featured for him. This moment she got up and Teddy said when she come back, just clap. And she don't know what everybody clapping for. Boy, that woman came out that bathroom and we was all clapping. She looking like, what I do? She was looking stupid.
What is it about? It used to be with comedy shows and any type of show.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's needed sometimes, but I think sometimes it's not needed when it's too much. They had an intermission.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They had enough time for you to get there to gather. To gather at first and do what you got to do. But the intermission was extra. See, now I hate an intermission if you're going up after, if I got to go up after 6 or 7 people.
Why?
And it was not a level. It was all over. Somebody was funny, somebody bombed. Somebody bombed, somebody's funny. Then if the host ain't doing their job, it's just the level of the show, how the show going to be. It won't be. So
that's
you know.
You know what? You mentioned bomb.
Huh?
I did a show one time and I swore up and down I had bombed. Oh man, I was cussing myself out. You goofy bitch. What you say all that for? I told you not to say it like that. You spent 35 minutes with that damn recorder and you still said that goofy ass shit. Next thing I knew, somebody was like, you was real funny. Really? Yeah. I'm thinking something. I must have been at the retarded show or something. That wasn't funny to me. None of it. That didn't come out the way I planned it.
You're going to always be your worst critic, though. Right. Will always be your worst critic. But even the better part about that is when somebody tell you, or when you know you got like a standing ovation and you feel, I could have did something else. I should have said this.
Right.
I got my first standing
you tell somebody if you tell somebody that, they're gonna be like, what the fuck you wanted them to do? Stand on the roof? They was standing up, everybody, nigga. The bartender sat there.
My first stand up at Jokes and Notes, and boy, oh boy, did I cry.
This motherfucker thought she got an award. She cried. And coming to the stage, it is.
Oh my God. Man, I know I'm gonna cry if I ever get my first stand up. I'm gonna cry to y'all. I don't care.
Why y'all gonna cry? Well, y'all women. I ain't gonna say because y'all women.
What you mean? What? See,
you get a feeling. You get a feeling. It's a validation feeling though.
Right.
That's what it is. It's really
you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all. One of the main reasons why I cried was because I was standing outside, and I was standing toward the end of the block, and I'm nervous. I'm smoking my black, trying to get it together, keep it intact.
Right.
Group of females walked past, looked at me. Yeah, she ain't old enough to get in. She better stand her ass down here, pretend she grown, smoking a black. She knows she ain't old enough smoking no black. Them was the first ones to stand their ass up when I finished.
What else? A comedian said that, or a person?
It was some audience. They was coming in for the show. And they didn't. I told you, I do not look my damn age. I don't give a damn what I put on. I still don't look my age. So they thought, they wouldn't let her in. She ain't old enough because you got to be 25 to get up in Jokes and Notes. So it's like, okay, let me go on in here and do my thing. Say my name. When I got up on stage, I could see him, but I couldn't really see him because it was dark.
Right.
I'm like, it's cool. I'm still going to do my thing. So I did my thing. Next thing I knew, like I said, people were standing up. Oh man, okay, I don't want nobody to see me crying. Let me go in the bathroom because this makeup gonna look like melted chocolate if I get to crying in front of
you. Right.
I told Wildcat, I was like, I can't believe they stood up for me. He was like, GG! Guru!
Oh my goodness gracious. Now, Regina, I'm gonna ask you, how do you handle? I'm gonna ask you this too, Baldhead, even though I know the answer kind of sorta. How do you handle hecklers?
Oh, I just tell them their daddy should have pulled out early. Your daddy should have pulled out early. Your daddy should have pulled out early, straight up, for real. I think you escaped out with the condom. Your mama poked holes in the condom, didn't she? You a needle baby. You a needle. Shut your goofy ass up.
I'm gonna make them. I'm gonna make them so much. I'm gonna make them so much a part of the show, and talk about the people that's with them too,
Right.
because they gonna bring them out no more. They ain't gonna bring them out no more.
He ain't lying.
They ain't gonna bring them out no more.
He cut these sisters up. Baldhead cut these hecklers up at Riddles, and they was females. He didn't give a hootie or a blowfish, and it was two on birthday. He cut their ass like he had a ginsu knife.
It was two dudes at Riddles not too long ago. And dude wanted to fight a little bit out. He thought he was on some slick shit, but I didn't even really. I kind of peeped it, but I was like, nah. But it was a bunch of my guys that happened to show up at the show. I'm talking them niggas that I know that be ready.
Right.
And they standing there different because we was talking. And what happened was this dude steady the whole show before I even got up there. Saying something out loud, just being belligerent, and people like, man, tell me something. And so I got up there and he said something. I said, hey man, do you realize what the etiquette to a comedy show is? I said, it's you come, you watch, and you laugh at what's funny.
Right.
Then he said, well, nigga, you ain't been funny all night. I said, and you ain't been running in your household all night. Your woman that's sitting there with you is only with you because you got the other half of the rent. She would not bother with you. You're a peasant. You're a bum. Those are not your children. They might look like you, but she fuck with niggas that look like you. Man, it went up. It went up. It went up. But so after the show, he gonna come tell me he had a little father's hand, had his homie. I peeped his homie say, yeah, that's him right there. He said that, and they both in between two of my homies. Then another one, my homie. So he walk over there to him. Yeah, man, what was that you was saying? I said, I fight, man. I like to fight. What's going on? What's happening? Look like, hey, man, what's the comedy show, man? What you want to? Do you realize you started?
Don't start none, won't be none.
You realize you started it?
Right.
Boy, I ain't playing, boy.
Exchanging no robbery.
I had to
you
get
tried
by
to cut
him.
me and cut you back.
I had to get by him for him to feel this energy. Boy, I ain't playing with you. What you think? You finna say somebody and I'm finna cower down? His boy said, one of the dude that told him where I was, he was like, hey man, we ain't even come in for all that, man. Come in now.
Right. Like,
I'm finna beat you up. Them wolves finna close in on you.
I don't understand why come to a comedy show when you having a bad day. And
it ain't even that they're having a bad day. A lot of people don't like to be out popular. They don't like to be out popular. It's like I done made a lot of dudes uncomfortable when I go into certain places because they figure they not funny one no more, or they not the real one no more.
Right.
They feel like that.
They want the attention.
It's women. Women lie out here like that too. Women and see other women come in and act like what everybody all paying her attention for. What she this that other.
Acting a fool. Acting a whole Roosevelt and Cicero fool.
My grandma used to say, "They place got shook up when you walked in there. Place got shook up. They ain't like that."
He disturbed the shadow, man.
Now, Regina, I want you to tell us what do you do to keep yourself sane in this world called comedy? Who
the fuck told you she was sane? Oh, okay.
I mean, come on now. That's why I bought that pain. Comedy over depression. Cause see, I heard somebody. That's for real. I ain't gonna tell no lie on that. I kind of stayed peaceful to myself. I see stuff, it bother me,
Mm-hmm.
and then I look at it like I'm watching a cartoon,
Okay.
and then I make it funny.
Okay.
Then it don't bother me no more.
Okay.
For example, I got some neighbors that like to work my last nerve.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever they do something stupid, I just visualize them as cartoons.
Okay.
So one of them, I visualize her. She about 450 pounds. She got, but actually she ain't that size. Big old sagging titties, thighs rubbing. She had bumps between the thighs. I just
Oh
make
no.
a funny visual, just a
Oh
funny
no,
visual.
no. Oh no.
And then the one that tried to keep up the most mess, I just pictured him with drawers on his head and snakes hiding up under the drawers.
Well,
I just zone out. I zone out.
oh my
I
God.
zone out. I think about them in a cartoon way, even if I'm in the store or no, if I'm in a comedy club. Here we go. Here we go. Let me get into a club and somebody up there done stole one of my jokes. Now, I ain't the freshest fruit on the tree.
Right.
But why you want to steal a joke about colonoscopy? And you a guy. So you just outed yourself. So now I'm visualizing.
Can dudes catch colon cancer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to figure out.
Yeah,
Yeah, they can, but I tell you what, it's not an experience they want to put on the microphone. But
Right.
I actually had somebody steal my colonoscopy joke, word for word. And the crazy part was I had just got out the hospital and went to the Falcon Inn. If you know about the Falcon Inn.
I ain't been there, but I heard of it.
I don't know how this person got my joke, but they got my joke. They went to Francis. They did the joke. They didn't see me in the back because I'm short. And when he got through, he up there with an index card, running my joke.
What?
When he got through, I'm like, look at this fool. Okay, he come to the back, and I was like, you just let everybody know you gay now. You described it. You described my joke to a T.
The way a woman would.
The way, baby. When I said that 72-ounce bag of fluid just bust the nut in my ass, he said that.
He is stupid.
I said, you're going to have to roll up out of the shot for that one. You got to go. He went to Cali and did that joke, and somebody told me he was in Cali giving a little head for some mic time. Like, that's the gift for stealing. Karma is real.
You just make Baldhead leave for a minute.
Can't believe a person would say that loud. It's a man.
And he said it.
And there was a guy that said it.
I heard that's the part that disturbed me. Made me want to leave.
Oh my God, that is disgusting.
This fool just told everybody in here that a 72-ounce bag of fluid just busted a nut in his ass. Do we realize what he just said?
No, he don't.
He is the guy.
He just know he stole a joke from you, and he
just stole a joke and didn't read it all the way.
Somebody must have just handed that one to him on spot.
That's like stealing. That's like stealing somebody's property, but it's a doodle on the end of it.
That part. Oh my God.
Either that or using somebody's tissue and the boogers is on it.
Man.
Oh my God. So, Baldhead, what questions you got for Regina tonight?
Shit, that right there just made me be done with everything.
I'm sorry, Baldhead.
But no, it's a thing in comedy that we supposed to protect female comedians around us when we're on the road. But the crazy part is being on the road with somebody is something of a bonding situation. You're supposed to bond with that person instead of trying to fuck them.
Right.
You know, it's a lot of whole shit going on in all the whole entertainment game.
Right.
And it's a lot of females that are with the crap.
Yes, it is.
What you said?
They willing to do what they got to do to get on.
Right.
Man, it ain't that serious.
No, not for somebody who got integrity about themselves. No.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, when things come up and people get accused, somebody needs to be the person that get the truth, get that truth. And when that person get that truth, whether that person was wrong or right, they need to be respected.
Right. That's true.
Yeah, because I messed around and hurt them.
Right.
I'm serious. I'm serious. And let me throw this out there because I know somebody somewhere gonna watch this here. Yes, I am that little bitty CTA bus driver that beat up 2 grown men in 5 minutes and got terminated for it. So come on and fuck with your kid. Try me if you want to. Size don't mean nothing. Not to me. Not to me. I'm buck wild from the shy, with a little gumbo in that blood. Bring it. I ain't scared. Goofy.
These views and things are not. Well, we do agree with them. I'm sorry.
Oh my God! Now this is the last question of the night, Regina. Now, have you ever tell us a story about a time that you was either high before a show or after a show, and what happened?
Oh my Lord! Hey, I was about to do a show with Tyler Craig at this club on the west side of Chicago.
God bless the dead.
And rest his soul. Real genuine. Somebody in my family decided to call me right before I leave to go and do the show and give me some yuck. So I'm driving to the west side. I'm trying to throw that bull out my head. I'm gonna keep it right. Keep it tight. I got this.
Right.
It was too heavy on the brain. So I got to the club. I got to sipping again. Throwing them Enos back, throwing them back. Now it's my turn to go up. I declare, I don't know what the hell I said. Tyler get up there and say, see, everybody, all alcoholics can't be a comedian.
Regina.
The moral of the story is keep your drunk ass at home. This ain't for you.
What?
Yes, he did. I was like, no, not brother Tyler. I hate my family.
Dang. Tyler got you.
I got my damn self. I stopped telling my family when I do stuff.
Right. Oh my God. Well, Regina, we appreciate you for coming, girl. We really do.
Oh,
man, you know.
Tell us what you
appreciate y'all for having me, boy. I've been anticipating this. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do in the house or outside, but then it started raining. And I was like, yeah, let me go do storm. Don't come here with that bull.
I'm glad you figured you. So you're happy to do the show that you had some options. Do it on the porch, do it in the house. I don't like doing shit outside no more.
Right.
I'm like these kids, these bugs, I believe down here.
Oh.
A fly landed on me with one wing yesterday. Some of them had one wing.
Was it fried hard?
I don't know. I don't know what that motherfucker was, but I know that motherfucker. He had been through
for one wing, fried hard.
And he been through some shit. He was breathing. Hey man. These motherfuckers spiders and shit. These motherfuckers. I just got this web. Let me get up out here, man. Sideways.
Oh my God.
He lost a wing on Spirit Airlines. No.
Man,
So what y'all got coming up? Tell me what y'all got coming up. Regina Baldhead.
Well, I ain't gonna tell y'all no story. I'm struggling to get my tail back out there at a family emergency.
Right.
So I'm thank God for wigs and makeup. Cause I
Right.
straight look like what the hell I've been through, and don't nobody need to see nothing like that. Mm-mm,
Right.
mm-mm. So this July, I'm gonna keep it trying. If anybody want to see me, it's right by now. It's about one place I'm gonna run to first. Put my toe in the water, and that's back at Riddles.
Okay.
That's back at Riddles.
well, I'm gonna get back there in a minute. I'm gonna have a room. You welcome to get on stage.
Right.
And I want to say, Baldhead, congratulations on the city winery, brother.
Well, thank you. Girl.
Yes,
Thank
sir. Tight hug on that.
Yeah.
I wish I could whistle, but I don't know how to do that. I'm old and my teeth might fall out. So I'm just gonna go tight hug. And this here tight hug, it works for everything. If somebody passed away and they put it on social media, I don't feel right saying my condolences. Sorry for your loss. So I just go tight hug.
That's a
Some
good
people
thing,
say they
y'all.
can actually feel it.
Mhm.
They can feel it. I don't want to say all that other. I just say tight hug. If you was in my presence, that's what I would do. I wouldn't say nothing. I just give you a tight hug, make you feel better.
Right.
Regina give the best, littlest tight hugs it is on the system.
I
Littlest tight
squeeze
hugs.
the devil out you. I sure will have you going.
Hey, somebody ever squeeze you
So
so
what
hard? Somebody ever squeeze you so hard you poop right after? Oh,
Yes, Lord. Oh my God.
I squeeze you so hard you would think it was the Heimlich maneuver.
Thank you.
well, I got the city. I got the city winery. July 18th here
Right.
in Atlanta, Georgia, and
Right.
right after that, I'm going down to Dallas to do the fundraiser Celebration of Life. You can find it on my page. That I do every year. Celebration of Life. We celebrate and making awareness to cancer, breast cancer, and other ailments that people have been through. After
That's
that,
great. I'm a cancer survivor, so go, brother, go.
I will be able to do Sabo in Chicago, July 26th. Me, hosted by my best friend, my dog Marlon Mitchell.
My brother.
There's a few other comedians gonna be on there. I can't remember everybody right now, but I know the brother Calhoun. Calhoun, he gonna be on there. Who else? Cherie Lucky gonna be on there. But it's gonna be on my page. I'm gonna put a conglomerate of everything I'm doing and got going on. Look out for my OG talk on social media. Look out for the Four Portrait. Just look out for all my motivational bullshit and all my stupid stuff on my social media. And please share it.
Right.
Even if you don't like it, share it. This is what you can do. You can share something to people that you love and like. And then you can share something to people that you don't like. You inbox those people.
Exactly.
If I say anything that's insulting or degrading, you send it to somebody that you don't like and tell them, this is how I feel about you.
Exactly.
I can go with that one.
That part. Well, every Wednesday, I get Giovanna's Bar and Lounge, doing open mic. I'm getting myself back on stage, honing on my craft. I'm trying to get back to where I used to be before I took this long break. But other than that, that's where I be. Laughs and Libations. Sometimes I be on Baldhead's podcast.
Yep.
Picking at him. So.
Oh, I'm dropping August 7th. August 7th. I'm glad y'all said that. I got to work on the flyer.
Okay.
The Baldhead podcast dropping August 7th. Okay. I'm working on a big guest that's a rapper that's a woman from Chicago, a good friend of mine. But you got to make sure the schedule's right.
I think I know.
I'm still working on some new merch, y'all. I'm still working on that merch. I'm working on some other stuff to help promote Laughs and Libations. So y'all be looking out for some stuff that I'm working on. And I'm gonna get Baldhead's okay with it because it's gonna have his picture on it. So I got to get his okay with it.
Hey, just let me tell y'all something, man. Y'all do what y'all gotta do. Follow Shaquena, man. Put her name out there. Shaquena does this whole show. The things that she's been doing, have been teaching me how to do what I gotta do on my show. Because Shaquena gets this whole show together. And I be like, I know that nigga. I could have called that nigga, but she get in tune with him herself. And a lot of times they show up, sometimes they don't show up. These motherfuckers be killing me, but you know, that's all the process.
Well, I'm the type of person. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. If I tell you I'm not gonna do it, I'm not gonna do it. I don't care what you say.
Right. Well, I appreciate you coming.
Cause Shaquena act like I wasn't gonna show up. I'm like, and what else I'm gonna do? You know, that's about time to put the bunny, the bed, the turtle, the birds.
We didn't have a lot, but we had a number of people that didn't show up, and we would just wing the show, and really, we would just have a conversation on here, have people in here joining in on the conversation.
Exactly.
That's what the podcast is for.
Exactly. Well, y'all, this was episode 70 with comedian Regina Lee.
Hey, tight hug, family, tight hug.
And we'll show y'all next week.
Yeah, make sure y'all.
Thank you for having me.
Make sure y'all have a great week. Get your shit started. Tomorrow is Monday. Don't be all sad about Mondays and hating Mondays. You woke up on the Monday. I'm glad you woke up. So just every day you wake up, don't consider it a day.
Exactly.
Consider it a blessing. Y'all pray for me.
Because you could have woke up blind, crippled, and crazy, but you woke up all right.
Mm-hmm. Y'all pray for me. I pray for y'all. See y'all next time.
Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all. Thanks for having me.